We'll be back in 3 minutes. We'll come back and get you set with this men's game after this 3-minute timeout.
Our physicians and athletic trainers have been building better athletes for over 20 years. We are the official sports medicine provider to the Billings Mustangs, MSUB Yellow Jackets, and Rocky Mountain College Battlin Bears. AMP ensures that athletes of all ages and skill levels receive the training and medical care for top performance and to stay healthy. AMP, Athletic Medicine and Performance, powered by St. Vincent Healthcare, Ortho Montana, and Yellowstone Surgery Center.
Picking up pieces of my life, sometimes there's ones I just can't find, but they found a home with you. And when I think about the things that we've been through, I know just one thing is true: life is better with you. Whoa, whoa, life is better with you.
I am a high school English teacher. I had been diabetic for 20 years.
Obesity is affecting our population at an alarming rate.
To meet that challenge, the Billings Clinic implemented a comprehensive bariatric program.
The patient is the most important part of the team.
It's not about skinny, it's about being healthy.
I don't have diabetes anymore.
And by now, she's lost over 100 pounds.
Thank you. I'm happy. Life is good.
EBMS was founded in 1980 to ensure Montana companies could provide health benefits that were both beneficial and affordable. That vision hasn't changed, it's just grown. I joined EBMS more than 20 years ago, and I'm proud to have been part of this growth. Today, more than 300 team members join me at EBMS to offer on-site clinics, wellness, prescription programs, and a full array of benefit services. We've emerged as an industry leader and one of Montana's premier employers.
Join a dynamic organization that offers career growth, exceptional benefits, and support for community involvement. EBMS.
I maintain my focus just by working my hardest in absolutely everything I do.
In the classroom, on the court, at practice, wherever you're at.
My classes are very rigorous.
At the same time, you need to be able to stay focused and make the right choices and stay on top of things. Tobacco use would definitely be a negative effect on a student athlete. Using tobacco really decreases the performance of any athlete.
I wouldn't be able to dance. I wouldn't be able to hang out with my friends. I wouldn't be able to hike the M. I think that it would make me less of a focused student.
Distract me from my sport and distract me from my academics.
I'm focused on a tobacco-free generation.
In the 1950s, people thought cigarettes were harmless. Today, it's e-cigarettes. Vaping is highly addictive. Plus, there are heavy metals, tin and aluminum, lead, formaldehyde, acetone, carcinogens, and toxic chemicals in the vapor. E-cigarettes are not regulated. Corporate tobacco hasn't changed their game, just their technology. If you want to quit, call the Quit line for free help and FDA-approved medications.
At Northwestern Energy, part of delivering a bright future means being connected to all our communities. It means delivering safe and reliable power to your home, while helping to power your business's success. It means actively planning for the future, while investing in future.
And welcome back to the Ford Center on the campus of Rocky Mountain College, the Green and Gold Classic Tournament here, the holiday tournament, as the University of Calgary Dinos come down and they'll take on the Battlin Bear Mid from Rocky Mountain College in our final event of the night here. as the Battlin Bear women just got a 10-point win over Calgary, 71-61 in that ball game. For the Battlin Bears, it's Riley Bradshaw leading the way in scoring for the Bears this year. He's averaging 16.5 points per game. Zach Hinton averaging 14 points per game. Taylor Longo at 13.5. Chad Cannon at 11.5 points per game. Craig Wilmore at 8.7 points per game. As far as rebounding goes, it's Zach Hinton leading the way in rebounding at 6.8 rebounds per game. Craig Wilmore right behind him at 6.7 rebounds per game. As far as shooting percentages go for the Battlin Bears from the field, they're shooting 46% from the field, 36% from the three-point line, and they shoot 75% from the charity stripe. We'll take us another 3-minute timeout and come back, and we'll have our national anthems here of both countries, the Canadian national anthem as well as the U.S. national anthem. We'll be back in about 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
At Northwestern Energy, part of delivering a bright future means being connected to all our communities. It means delivering safe and reliable power to your home while helping to power your business's success. It means actively planning for the future while investing in future generations. It means working to ensure your safety and comfort while comforting those in need. It's by working together that we're able to deliver a bright future. Because together, we're Northwestern Energy.
Opportunity is everywhere. That is why I love my job at Opportunity Bank of Montana. I get to help my neighbors with business and agriculture loans, including new equipment loans. I understand that people need a bank they can rely on. You see, I grew up here with the eastern high plains out our front door and the crazy mountains in our backyard. Come see me, Brandy, or one of my colleagues at Opportunity Bank of Montana. Your local bank, your opportunity.
At Pizza Hut, we've got a carry-out deal just for you. Any pizza, any size, any crust, and any topping for just $10. You want a large hand-tossed pepperoni and mushroom? $10. Or maybe you're a large pan supreme kind of person. $10. Thinking about a combination of your own? Well, that's $10 too. That's any pizza, any size, any crust, and any topping for just $10. And get stuffed crust for just $2 more. This $10 carry-out deal ends soon, so hurry to Pizza Hut today.
For signs big or small, from banners to illuminated, Sign Pro has been your leader in signs since 1990. Sure, you know we provide high-quality displays, magnets, decals, vehicle graphics, certified installers, and more. But have you heard about our new cutting-edge techniques at Sign Pro? UV flatbed technology produces full-color brilliance that no one in the region can match, printing directly to almost any sign surface. The results are faster, higher quality, and much more cost-effective.
Sign up with Sign Pro.
Local businesses, large and small, are the cornerstone of Montana's communities. And at Stockman Bank, we're honored to help them grow and prosper. We serve our fellow businesses with respect, care, and a personal touch. We know a good lender is a flexible lender who treats business owners as individuals with unique needs and goals. In other words, we treat them the Montana way. It's the only way we know. Stockman Bank. Montana banking, pure and simple.
Tire-Rama, we'll get you there. So much more than a tire store. Tire-Rama, the service never ends. The best tires for the Northwest. Tire-Rama, where you got a friend. Quality products, names you can trust. Tire-Rama, and on us. Tire-Rama, Tire-Rama, we'll get you there.
And welcome back to the Forden Center here on the campus of Rocky Mountain College as we get set for our final contest of the night for this green and gold Classic, the tournament. It used to be the Hampton Inn Classic. Renamed it the Green and Gold Rocky Mountain College as Dickinson State, Western Montana College, and the University of Calgary. And this Calgary team's been coming down here for the last few years. Very much improved team this year from what I've seen in the past years anyway. So looking forward to another great game here tonight in this men's contest, as the women's game turned out to be a good one, as the Battlin Bears came out with a win there, 71-51 in that contest. So we are set for our national anthems here. We will play the Canadian national anthem, and then we will have the U.S. national anthem sung by some of the people here from Rocky Mountain College. As we get set for our national anthem.
Canadian national anthem. Please remain standing for the presentation of the colors by Warrior Wishes Montana. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem performed by music group DDX.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars
And once again, a nice job of our national anthems. Now our starting lineups tonight. First of all, for the Calgary Dinos, it'll be number 0, David Kapinga, a 5'11 junior out of Lambashi, Kentucky. Number 1 will be Dewara, a 6'4 junior out of Montreal, Quebec. Number 2 is Thomas Cooper, a 6'5 senior out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Number 10 is Lars Schluter, a 6'8 junior out of Ulm, Germany. And number 12 is Mitch Lingerwood, a 6'7 senior out of Port Moody, British Columbia. And this is Bob Ritter along with Mr. Bruce Parker. Bruce, I'll turn your mic on. Just about.
Hey, well, some of those names were easier than others.
Wow.
Your roster. Happy holidays.
Bad as Ritter on.
Let's don't go that far.
And the starting lineup tonight for the Battlin Bears of Rocky Mountain College. It'll be number 3, Riley Bradshaw, 6'1 senior out of Corvallis, Montana. Number 5 is Derek Graves, a 6'3 senior out of Cheyenne, Wyoming. Number 22 is Danny Betcher, a 6'7 sophomore out of Billings, Montana. Number 23 is a 6'1 senior out of Littleton, Colorado, Taylor Longo. And the big guy in the middle, number 42, Zach Hinton, a 6'6 senior out of Los Angeles, California. Head coach Bill Drykosen, assisted by Denver Cobb, James Bullock, Glenn Wilkins, Rob Neebe. Well, Mr. Parker, how was Christmas? Good?
That was great. I had a chance to go down to Arizona with the men's basketball team and watch them play in the Cactus Classic at Chandler Gilbert College. The Battlin Bears finished 3-0, beat number 15 Hope, beat Valley City, a team that went to the Division II National Tournament last year. So probably played as well, Bob, as I've seen them play all season. So let's hope about a week off hasn't affected that, because they played awful well down in Arizona.
All right, we're underway as the Dinos get the tip. Lingerwood gets it. The shot's put up. No good. Rebound comes down to Terry Graves. As the Bears quickly come back across the timeline, Bradshaw set things on top. Dinos look to set up in a man-to-man defense here. As Taylor Longo tries to take it in the hole, gets it into Betcher. Betcher puts up the shot. It's good. Danny Betcher on the assist from Taylor Longo. As Betcher gets the first points of the ball game. The Dinos come back the other way. Rocky in a man-to-man defense as well. Dinos come down. Kapinga takes it up. He gets it to fall as Kapinga ties it up. Just underway. Both teams look to put a little full court pressure here. Zach Hinton will bring it across the timeline. The big guy playing point guard. Always like to see that.
He likes to shoot the three.
He does.
I'll tell you, he played great in Arizona.
As Taylor Longo puts up the deep three for 3 points. Taylor Longo. It's good to see Taylor get on the board here early in this ball game. 5-2, Rocky on top. Kapinga with it on top for the Dinos, and the shot's going to be put up by Shooter. Shot no good. Big rebound by Betcher. Loose ball. Riley comes down with it for the Battlin Bears.
Now, Riley Bradshaw has shown the Battlin Bear fans he's a guy that can make plays from his point guard position. One game down in Arizona, he was 6 of 7 from three-point range.
And Riley, of course, the transfer from the University of Montana. As Bradshaw gets it into Zach Hinton. Zach has it on the baseline, hands back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw with it on the right side. Riley puts up a deep three, no good. Rebound comes down to Cooper of the Dinos, and they bring it up across with Cooper. Cooper penetrates free throw line, guarded there by Taylor Longo, goes up, free throw line jumper. It's going to roll around, fall in as Cooper gets his first points of the game. 5-4, Rocky on top. 18 minutes to go here in the first half. Want to remind everybody, be back here tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon for more basketball. Come join us as Danny Betcher picks up his second basket. He has 4 on the evening. You're listening to KBSR 102.5 FM here in Billings, Montana. Cooper with the basketball. Cooper step back, three-pointer, no good. Rebound comes down to Kapinga. Kapinga will go baseline. He'll take it up against Graves and finish as Kapinga picks up his 4th point of the evening.
Kapinga very strong and quick to that baseline. He got a little bit of a step there and took it right to the basket. Impressive play.
Bradshaw with it, gets it in the paint, goes up. He's going to be fouled. Riley will go to the line to shoot the first free throws of the ball game. And the foul is going to go against Liggerwood. That'll be his first personal foul. 2nd team foul on Calgary.
Probably not the guy that Calgary wants to put at the free throw line, nearly a 90%
Wow.
free throw shooter.
Now
Riley Bradshaw.
don't jinx him now, Bruce.
He's over that.
Okay.
He told me that.
Okay. Riley's free throw is up and
see? Went right in.
Did it?
Yeah.
Because I couldn't see it. I don't think it did it? Did it or didn't it? That go in, Jesse? Okay.
Yeah, sure
yes,
did.
he goes 2 for 2.
He doesn't miss. I told you that.
I couldn't see. There was somebody big, one big number 13 in my way wearing a red jersey. And Kapinga is going to be whistled for a, well, we got a travel and a foul both here. We're going to have a travel prior to the foul, I believe, so it's going to be turnover. It'll be Rocky basketball in the backcourt. Zach Hinton will inbound the basketball, and Zach will get it into Bradshaw. That's the first turnover on the Dinos. Bradshaw brings it up. Riley will set things up out on top. Betcher comes out on top with the screen. Riley, might have missed Betcher on the little pick and roll play there. Derry Graves penetrates, kicks out to Bradshaw. Bradshaw, 10 on the shot clock. It's going to be stolen away. It's going to be Dewara coming down. He gets it to Kapinga. Kapinga picks up his 6th point of the night. And we got a tie ball game, and Kapinga gets a steal. Kicks it outside, and a deep three-pointer by Dewara as he puts the Calgary team on top at 11-8 here real quick on 5 quick points by the Dinos. Graves has it, goes to Longo to Bradshaw. Bradshaw, long three-pointer, far side. Riley Bradshaw for 3. We're tied up at 11-11. Kapinga sets it up, goes to Dywara. His shot, no good. And the rebound comes down to Zach Hinton, out to Longo. Longo up the right side. Change of pace, Longo goes underneath the Graves. Graves go up, it's good.
Well, it's a good look there by Taylor Longo. He saw that he didn't have a great shot. Derek Graves did a great job of breaking to the basket.
And Kapinga comes right back for the Dingoes. He has 8 points on the night, Bruce. We're tied at 13-13. We got a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here. Bruce, talk a little bit about that Phoenix trip, other than you were down in 70-degree weather and we were up here freezing our butt off.
Yeah, it was 22 below when we drove to the airport. Does that count?
No.
Okay. No, it was a great trip. A good trip for the guys to spend some time together. Watch great basketball. There were 5 Frontier Conference teams down there playing in the tournament. The only 2 that weren't were Carroll, who was down in Louisiana, and Lewis Clark State, who I think was in Lewiston because it doesn't snow there very much. So they were still there. But the other 5 teams, Northern Tech, Great Falls, Montana Western, and Rocky were all there playing. So everybody, the coaches got to talk a little bit, got to do some scouting for other teams in the league. So I just think it's a great tournament to go to. The weather's nice, the temperature's nice, and Steve Silsby, who used to be the coach at Great Falls, now at Chandler Gilbert, he hosted the tournament.
And Rocky basketball, Longo has it. Taylor's going to kick off. Zach Hinton, three-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Cooper. As Cooper brings it back, Zach likes that deep three-pointer, and the shot is going to be missed. Rebound fought for. Taylor Longo's going to run down the loose ball for the Battlin Bears. Gets it to the right side to Bradshaw. As Bradshaw has it. Riley hands off to Longo. Longo gets a screen out on top from Betcher, and it's going to be Taylor Longo with the 15-footer. Can't finish. Rebound comes down to Schulter. Schulter goes to Cooper. Cooper has it stolen away. Graves has numbers. He and Bradshaw, 2-on-1. Gets it to Bradshaw. Bradshaw can't finish on the reverse. And we got a whistle and a foul. I think it's going to go against Zach Hinton. He'll pick up his first personal foul on the rebound. Grant Wallace coming in, as well as Chad Canadan for the Battlin Bears for Betcher and Bradshaw. And coming in for Zeta comes in for the Dinos, as well as Gill. Wilmore coming in. He'll replace Zach Hinton.
Now, Craig's had some knee problems, did not play at all in the 3 games in Arizona, sat in the bench, dressed out but didn't play at all, so this is good to see him back in the lineup.
Yeah, he's really come on strong. We got a whistle and a foul. Away from the ball, I believe it's going to be against Taylor Longo. That'll be the first foul on Taylor, second team foul. As Cooper will inbound the ball for the Dinos in the front court, far side. As Cooper gets it to Baroni to Izella. Izella down in the corner, and the shot's going to be put up by Cooper. Canadan with the rebound. Chad gets it out to Taylor Longo on the left side. They look inside to Wallace. Can't get it in there. Out to Graves on top. Derrick penetrates, loses the ball on the floor, and we got a whistle. What do we got underneath? We got a timeout. I believe Derrick Graves got the timeout called. 14-17. It'll be a timeout here. 13-13, we're tied up. It'll be Rocky basketball. I believe it's going to be under our basket down there, Bruce, on the baseline, as Derrick Graves lost control of the ball, had the presence of mind to get possession of it and call a quick timeout to save the turnover or jump ball there.
Yeah, shot clock now, 16 seconds, so plenty of time to set things up, get a good shot. Obviously, this team does much better in this half-court offense when they have some time to set things up and instead of just coming down and firing up. It's been a good first half. Not many turnovers, not many fouls. Both teams getting after it.
Chad Canadan gets the inbounds pass, puts up the 3, no good from the corner. It's Cooper with the rebound for the Dinos. Cooper brings it hard, takes it up off the glass, 4-2 as he picks up his 4th point of the night. Dinos on top, 15-13 over the Battlin Bears as Longo brings it into the front court for Rocky. Gets it to Graves on the left side. They swing it around. Wilmore, Craig with it. Craig, 19-footer, it's good as Craig Wilmore gets in the scoring column. You were talking about Craig not playing, Bruce. He's really come on strong here the last 6-7 games, actually.
Yeah, much more offensive-minded, shooting the jumper, looking for jump shots like that.
And that shot's going to be put up by Baroni as he picks up his first points of the game, and the Dinos go back on top, 17-15. Graves with the basketball in the backcourt. Graves crosses. Graves to Wilmore. Wilmore out on top, back to Longo. Taylor nearly loses it. Gains control, takes it to the hole, puts it up. It's good as Taylor Longo takes it hard to the hole, 4-2. He has 5 points on the night. 17-17, we're all tied up. 13 minutes to go here in the first half. Dinos with the basketball. Out on top, they get it high post to Foreman. Now they kick it back out. We're going to have a double dribble. Turnover number 2 on the Dinos.
You wonder about if the Dinos will get tired tonight. They played last night in Great Falls against the University of Great Falls. Lost a tough one to the Argos. Had to get in the bus, come down here, and play right away again tonight. And then they play tomorrow against Montana Western in the afternoon. So they've got 3 tough ones in a row for this Dino team that is considered one of the best in all of Canada.
Yeah, they're definitely improved, Bruce. They've been coming down here for quite a few years, and they just keep getting better every year.
Yeah, it's a school of, about 30,000 students.
Yeah.
It's a big school.
Yeah. Canadan has the ball, jumps it underneath, and tries to go to Grant Wallace. Grant can't handle the pass. Tough pass inside there. That's the 3rd turnover on the Battlin Bears. We got a timeout on the floor. 17-17, 12:34 to go. We'll be back in a minute.
We are community. sells like success. Western Security Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Not 30 days away, not 20 days away. The time to save is now. During the final days of the Ford year-end sales event at your local Ford store, make no payments till March on some of the most stylish, high-tech, and efficient rides around. So don't come up empty. You want a deal that'll make your holiday? Get to your local Ford store now and cap off the holidays with huge cash back on the perfect car, truck, or SUV to kickstart the new year. Now get up to $10,500 in total value plus $1,000 smart bonus cash plus just announced $500 final days cash on F-150.
17-17, all tied up here. First media timeout. 12:34 to go in the first half. Up and down game, Bruce. We talk about this Calgary team, big, athletic, and long.
Yeah, they really are, and you can tell they've played together for a long time. The one thing they do, their offense is really centered around a lot of one-on-one basketball. You know, they get the ball to the right guys on offense, and they let them go a lot of one-on-one. And if Rocky can play good defense, that'll behoove them a little bit in this basketball game.
And they're going to turn it over there as a little miscommunication. That'll be the fourth turnover on the Dinos as Rocky will inbound it. Wilmore gets the inbounds pass. 12:19 to go, tied up, 17-17 our score. Wilmore penetrates, kicks out to Wallace. Wallace, three-pointer, hitting the big guy, gets a three to fall.
Goes home to Idaho for Christmas and picks up a three-point shot.
Yeah, boy, maybe we better send him every week.
I'm sure it was Mom's good home cooking.
Yep. Azella has it, now goes to Cooper. Cooper with it. Cooper will set things up out on top, guarded by Zach Hinton out there. They kick it clear back out to Gill. Gill tries to penetrate. We got a whistle and a foul. And I believe Mr. Gill will go to the free throw line to shoot some free throws here. Zach Hinton picks up his second personal foul. Second team foul, or third team foul. Betcher comes back in for Zach Hinton. Derek Graves will be back in the next dead ball. Cooper with it. Cooper, pull-up jumper from 10, no good. It's Wilmore with the rebound. Wilmore penetrates, takes it all the way to the hole, puts it up, and can't finish, but he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line.
Third team foul on Calgary. You know, that's what Craig Wilmore brings to this offense, Bob. He's got that ability. If he gets that extra step in there, he's going to go right to the basket. Very athletic and very quick, and he's worked really hard on his outside shot. He's going to be a force as Frontier Conference play really winds up on the first week of January.
And he can't connect on that first free throw. Graves comes back in. Wilmore, second free throw off, no good, and I believe we got a lane violation. Yes, we do.
So it won't count in the stats.
Nope. As Kapinga comes back into the ball game. He was the starting point guard. Started out hot. He's got 8 points on the evening. Second shot, Wilmore still can't get her to fall. Rebound's going to come down to Gill. As the Dinos bring it up, they'll set it up in the half-court game. Out on top, Pasella kicks it, dumps to Gill. Gill puts up the short jumpers, no good. Rebound fought for. Betcher comes out of there with the rebound. Betcher gets it to Bradshaw. Bradshaw in traffic, crosses over between his legs. Nice pass to Cannon. Chad Cannon can't finish. The rebound's going to come down to Gill of the Dinos, and they get it up across to Isella. Nice crossover, takes it at Cannon and puts up the left-handed floater 4-2. 2019 Rocky on top. 10:50 to go here in the first half. Bradshaw with it. Bradshaw tries to penetrate, gets cut off by Kapinga, kicks out. Cannon, top of the key, shot's going to be an air ball. Don't see that from Chad very often. Taylor Longo comes back in for Chad Cannon.
You don't Chad a little off on his shot tonight. Rush that one just a touch. He's trying to get that first one since he's coming back from break.
Schutler comes into the game for the Dinos. Kapinga with it in the corner, guarded by Wilmore. Kapinga takes it, penetrates, has a knock loose, and it's Taylor Longo picking up the loose ball. Taylor up the right side. Taylor takes it to the hole. Big block there by Karch of the Dinos. Gets it ahead to Dewara. Can't finish inside. Bradshaw comes back the other way to Wilmore. Wilmore's going to throw it to the second row. As that'll be the fourth turnover on the Battlin Bears.
Checking in for your Battlin Bears, number 33, Isaac Martell.
Martell coming in for Rocky. Dinos get the ball in the paint. Now they kick it outside to Kapinga. Kapinga penetrates, drops it off underneath. Nice reverse layup on the feed there for Karch. As Karch picks up his first points of the ball game. 21-20. Calgary takes a 1-point lead here. As Longo penetrates, kicks out. Riley Bradshaw, three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Betcher gets the rebound to Bradshaw. This one is good from three-point land as Riley Bradshaw hits his second three-pointer. He has 8 points on the evening and gives Rocky a 23-21 lead, up by 2 at 9:13 to go here in the first half. Kapinga with it, tries to penetrate, gets inside, kicks the ball back outside. Schutler for three as he hits the big basket. The big guys all stepping out, taking the three-point shot. Kind of like you when you were in high school.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yep. Had to get in the game first, all right?
Well, you know, number one, Bruce, when you and I played, I don't think there was many three-point shots made.
Zero. That's right.
Graves with the basketball out on top for Rocky. Goes to Longo. Longo, long three-pointer from the corner, no good. And it's going to be Kapinga coming back for the Dinos. Gets it up ahead. They kick it around. Schudler has it. Dumps it in the corner to the big guy, Karch. Karch goes outside, and we got a travel by Diarwa outside. That's 6 turnovers on the Dinos here. As Grant Wallace comes back in for Danny Betcher. Rocky basketball in the backcourt. Graves inbounds it on the far side. 24-23, Calgary on top of the Battlin Bears. Great Falls snuck one away from these guys last night. Longo with the basketball, and Taylor's going to have a block from behind. Big block there from Karch. And we're coming back the other way. We got a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Taylor Longo. That'll be his second personal foul. 14 fouls. 8:01 to go here in the first half as Chad Cannon's going to come in for Taylor Longo. Dinos basketball. They inbound it. They get it back out. Kapinga has it. Goes far side to Arwa. Diarwa in the paint, goes up, and it's going to be blocked. Cannon gets the loose ball. Gets it to Graves. Graves will bring it up across timeline. Gets it up to Cannon. Chad has it right side. Chad looks, goes to Martell. They swing it around. Graves. Bradshaw has it on the left side. Bradshaw taking his time. 6 on the shot clock. We got a whistle and a foul is going to go against Diawara. That's his first personal 14 foul. Rocky basketball. Martell will inbound the basketball. Martell goes to Riley. Bradshaw has it in the backcourt. He'll bring it across the timeline. 7:24. Calgary up by 1. Bradshaw gets in the paint, and he's going to be blocked, and it's going to be Dinos basketball as a big block in there. I believe Schulter's the one that got it. Rodney looking for the foul on the floor.
Didn't get it. No whistle, no call. Referee's letting them play a little bit here tonight, which is good.
Capingo bring it up for the Dinos. Rocky gone to his own defense here. 2-3 zone defense. Dinos get it inside. Iowa gets it, puts it up, Cooper, excuse me. And we got a whistle on the foul. It's going to go against the Battlin Bears.
Fouls on your Battlin Bears, number 5, Derek Graves.
Derek Graves picks up his first personal foul. We got a timeout on the floor, 24-23. Calgary over Rocky. We'll be back in a minute.
And don't forget today's halftime entertainment. We have Papa Shop. Today,
our physicians and athletic trainers have been building better athletes for over 20 years. We are the official sports medicine provider to the Billings Mustangs, MSUB Yellow Jackets, and Rocky Mountain College Battlin Bears. AMP ensures that athletes of all ages and skill levels receive the training and medical care for top performance and to stay healthy. AMP, Athletic Medicine and Performance, powered by St. Vincent Healthcare, Ortho Montana, and Yellowstone Surgery Center.
(24-23). Calgary takes the lead here over Rocky. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. It'll be Dino basketball as Wilmore set to come back in. He's got to sit till we have a play. I don't think he can come in. No, he cannot come in until the ball has been put in play. Dinos will inbound it underneath their own basket. They get it into Cooper. Darwa back to Cooper. Cooper looks to penetrate. Shot, three-pointer put up by Darwa, no good. Rebound Bradshaw. Bradshaw bring it across the timeline as Roddy goes to Cannon. Chad Cannon right side off the back iron, no good. Big rebound inside by Cooper of the Dinos. 0 for 4. Okay. I'm sorry about that.
I would have tried to say it, but you had my mic turned off. So.
Oh, you were just up a little ways. You weren't all the way off. Cooper with it, kicks it backside to Darwa. His three-pointer is up and good as he gets his second three-pointer of the night. 27-23, biggest lead for the Dinos here tonight. 6:10 to go in the first half. Bradshaw will bring it up. Wilmore and Betcher will come in. The next dead ball for the Battlin Bears. Martell has it, and we're going to have a travel. 6 turnovers on the Battlin Bears. Wallace and Martell sit down.
With the departure of Bryden Baining, Danny Betcher has needed to step up in a different role, right in the middle in the center position, the 5 spot.
Yeah, and so far in this game, I think he has, Bruce. He's been playing a lot more physical inside. He's battling on the boards. And these are some big guys we're playing against here tonight. And this is going to be a long three-pointer. No good, but its rebound comes down to the Dinos as Gill runs down the loose ball to Cooper. Cooper far side off the back iron. We got a whistle on the rebound. And it's going to go against Liggerwood. That's his second personal foul. 5 team fouls. Zach Hinton comes back into the ball game. He'll replace Graves. Zach will inbound it in the backcourt. Zach gets it to Wilmore. Wilmore with it, back to Hinton. Zach will bring it up, goes to Bradshaw. Bradshaw, Cannon into Hinton. Zach, turnaround jumper, baseline's good. Zach Hinton for 2 on the baseline from 7. Kapinga with it to Cooper. Cooper with it. Now they drop inside to Gill. Back out to Kapinga. Three-pointer. It's off the rim. No good. Big rebound by Hinton. Gets it to Wilmore. Wilmore behind his back. Across the timeline. Had Betcher down the middle. Didn't hit him. Out on top. Now it's Bradshaw. Riley goes to Wilmore. Craig nearly loses it. Gets it to Cannon. Chad with it. Chad to Zach, to Cannon. Cannon, three-pointer left side. There we go. Chad Cannon finally hits that three-pointer, Bruce. And it was, yes, 1 for 5. Shot put up by the Dingles. No good. Cannon with the rebound. And we got a whistle and a foul is going to go against, I believe, Kapinga. It'll be Rocky basketball. The foul is going to go against Kapinga. That's his first personal foul. 16 fouls on Calgary. Rocky will be in the bonus. 1-1 the next Calgary foul. Bradshaw bring it up. 28-27. Rocky on top by 1. Ellis into the game for the Dinos. And this one's going to be out of bounds off of Riley Bradshaw. Not sure what happened there, Bruce. 7 turnovers, but that one just popped out of his hands.
Yeah, it did.
A hot potato.
A little trouble hanging on to it. Got down underneath with the big boys.
Cooper goes to Will. They swing it back on top. Cooper with the free throw line jumper is good as Cooper picks up his 6-pointer of the night. Calgary takes the lead back over Rocky, 29-28. 3:49 to go here in the first half. Wilmore penetrates, kicks out. Zach Hinton, three-pointer, and Zach goes down. Betcher gets the rebound on the miss. Wilmore, Craig gets in the paint, puts up the fadeaway jumpers, no good. And we got a whistle and a foul. As Zach Hinton goes down.
Fouls on the Dinos number 10, Lars Schluter. That's his first personal foul. Team set.
I think that's 3 on Zach, 16 fouls
yeah,
on
Zach is. Graves is going to come back in for Zach Hinton, I believe. As Zach will sit down, as Zach does pick up that third foul, excuse me. As the Dinos will have the ball, 29-28 to have the lead in the basketball, 3:33 to go. Gill with it out on top, goes far side, Schulter. Dumps inside, Cooper, free throw line jumper over Betcher, no good. Wilmore fights for the rebound, can't handle it, and the shot's going to be put up and good by Gill. As Gill puts up his first 2 points, 31-28. Dinos up by 3. 3:11 to go here in the first half. Wilmore with it. Wilmore tries to go out. Cannon for 3, right side. Chad Cannon goes back-to-back three-pointers. 31-31. He is 6 points on the evening. 2:53 to go here in the first half. Cooper with it. Kapinga back out to Cooper on top. They swing it around far side to Gill. Now they dump it in underneath. Big defensive battle there by Wilmore. And Craig is going to be whistled for the foul. That'll be his first personal foul. And the big guy, Ellis, will go to the line. 17 fouls. Both teams with 17 fouls. We're in the bonus, the final 2:42 of this first half. Ellis at the line to shoot 2. First one is up and good by Ellis. 32-31, Calgary on top by 1. Ellis can give the Dinos a lead here. Is there anybody on this red team under 6'7"?
No, they're big and very, very athletic.
Wilmore gets the rebound on the missed free throw, gets it to Bradshaw. Riley has it. Out on top. Goes to Cannon. Cannon has it, goes to Wilmore. Craig penetrates, gets in the paint, now kicks out Bradshaw. Bradshaw baseline off to Betcher, can't finish. Betcher's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. And the foul's going to go against the Dinos. I believe it's going to go against number 10. That's Schulter. 18 fouls. That's Schulter's second. Taylor Longo getting set to come back in here for the final 2:21. Taylor with 2 fouls on him. Danny Betcher gets the free throw to fall. Karch comes in for the Dinos. 32-32, all tied up here. 2:21. Betcher can't give the Bears the lead as he can't get that free throw to fall. As they come back the other way quickly with Cooper on the left side. Cooper skips out. It goes far side. Gill has the ball underneath. Kicks it back out to Cooper. 17 on the shot clock. They get it underneath. Missed shot. And it's going to be Betcher. Gets it to Cannonen. Cannonen pulls up. Three-pointer off the front iron. No good. As Chad Cannonen probably could have raised the roof on the building there had he hit that one, Bruce.
Yeah, and it's a good look. You know, you pull up for that three-point jumper, you got nobody near you.
And Cooper comes back the other way for the Dinos, and he picks up his 8th point of the night as well.
He can pretty much get a shot anytime he wants. Cooper, great-looking jump shot.
Cooper and Kapinga both with 8 points apiece here, as the Battlin Bears are going to lose this one out of bounds off of Betcher. Taylor Longo trying to get the pass inside. 8 turnovers. 1:32 to go here in the first half. Kapinga will set things up against this 2-3 zone of Rocky Mountain College. Cooper in the paint, drops it underneath for the big dunk. He got the flush for Ellis. 36-32, that matches the biggest lead by the Dinos here tonight. Graves has it, goes to Cannonen. Chad has it. Chad Wilmore. Craig gives it, penetrates, gets in the paint, puts it up, no good. Rebound fought for, and it's going to come down to Cooper. Cooper just seems to be in the right place at the right time a lot of times. Just got a nose for the basketball. Kapinga's going to lose it, and Longo has it, and it's going to be a kick ball. Martell set to come back in.
Checking in for your Battlin Bears, number 33, Isaac Martell.
Bradshaw and Martell coming in.
Also checking in for your Battlin Bears, number 3, Riley Bradshaw.
Bears.
I think there's too many Rocky players on the floor. They didn't know who was coming in and coming out.
Well, we're down to 5.
Now we got 5.
Checking in for the Dinos, number 8.
Baroni coming in for the Dinos. Longo will inbound the basketball, gets it into Bradshaw. Riley takes it up the right side. Bradshaw gets it off to Cannonen. Cannonen. Martell. Longo gets it underneath, and it's going to be off of Martell, but it's going to be a steal. And I don't know, Martell is going to get whistled for the foul, but I believe that was just a good old rim check there on Veroni.
9 team fouls now in the Battlin Bears, so the Dinos will be shooting 2 the rest of the way.
Trey Larson getting set to come in for the Bears.
Got quiet in here.
It did. Everybody's listening to us. Baroni's first free throw's up and good. His 3rd point of the night as Wilmore comes in, as well as Trey Larson out of Gillette, Wyoming, getting his first action here tonight. Second one is up and good by Baroni as well. Wilmore will inbound the basketball. Tries to get it in. It's going to be out of bounds off the Dinos. No, they're going to say it's off of Rocky, as it'll be a turnover. That's 10 turnovers on Rocky here in the first half.
And Calgary is out to their biggest lead of the game at 6 points.
38-32. They have a chance to extend that lead as well.
Checking in for the Battlers, number 5, Jasmine Gill.
Dinos will inbound it right in front of the Rocky bench. Kick it outside. Kapinga with it. 20 seconds. Shot clock, game clock, or even. Kapinga stands out on top. Guarded there by Bradshaw. Waiting for it to run down. It's a 10. He starts his move. Goes to Cooper. You could expect him to have the ball at the end. His long three-pointer, no good. Rebound, 5-4. Follow, and a big putback dunk by Ellis, as Ellis puts down the two-handed flush on the rebound. And the Dinos are going to take an 8-point lead here, their biggest lead of the game, Bruce, 40-32 at halftime. And we're going to take us a 3-minute timeout. We'll come back with our halftime stats after this break.
Picking up pieces of my life, sometimes there's ones I just can't find, but they found a home with you. And when I think about the things that we've been through, I know just one thing is true. Life is better with you. Whoa, whoa. Life is better with you.
I am a high school English teacher. I had been diabetic for 20 years.
Obesity is affecting our population at an alarming rate.
To meet that challenge, the Billings Clinic implemented a comprehensive bariatric program.
The patient is the most important part of the team.
It's not about skinny, it's about being healthy.
I don't have diabetes anymore.
And by now, she has lost over 100 pounds.
Thank you. I'm happy. Life is good.
EBMS was founded in 1980 to ensure Montana companies could provide health benefits that were both beneficial and affordable. That vision hasn't changed, it's just grown. I joined EBMS more than 20 years ago, and I'm proud to have been part of this growth. Today, more than 300 team members join me at EBMS to offer on-site clinics, wellness, prescription programs, and a full array of benefit services. We've emerged as an industry leader and one of Montana's premier employers.
Join a dynamic organization that offers career growth, exceptional benefits, and support for community involvement. EBMS.
I maintain my focus just by working my hardest in absolutely everything I do.
In the classroom, on the court, at practice, wherever you're at.
My classes are very rigorous.
At the same time, you need to be able to stay focused and make the right choices and stay on top of things. Tobacco use would definitely be a negative effect on a student athlete. Using tobacco really decreases the performance of any athlete.
I wouldn't be able to dance. I wouldn't be able to hang out with my friends. I wouldn't be able to hike the M. I think that it would make me less of a focused student.
Distract me from my sport and distract me from my academics.
I'm focused on a tobacco-free generation.
In the 1950s, people thought cigarettes were harmless. Today, it's e-cigarettes. Vaping is highly addictive. Plus, there are heavy metals, tin, and aluminum, lead, formaldehyde, acetone, carcinogens, and toxic chemicals in the vapor. E-cigarettes are not regulated. Corporate tobacco hasn't changed their game, just their technology. If you want to quit, call the Quit line for free help and FDA-approved medications.
At Northwestern Energy, part of delivering a bright future means being connected to all our communities. It means delivering safe and reliable power to your home, while helping to power your business's success. It means actively planning for the future, while investing in future generations. It means working to ensure your safety and comfort, while comforting those in need. It's by working together that we're able to deliver a bright future. Because together, we're Northwestern Energy.
40-32 here at halftime. Calgary on top of Rocky Mountain College. Some halftime stats for you. First of all, for Calgary, very evenly balanced scoring-wise. It's Kapinga with 6 points, Daiwara with 8 points, Cooper with 8 points, Schulter with 3 points, Gill with 2 points, Karch with 2 points, Eisel with 2 points, Baroni with 4 points, Ellis with 5 points. They have 8 turnovers in the first half. They have 23 rebounds, 5 offensive, 18 defensive rebounds. They shot 46% from the floor, 17 of 37. They were 30% from the three-point line, 3 of 10. And they were 3 of 4 from the charity stripe for 75%. For the Battlin Bears of Rocky Mountain College, it was Danny Betcher with 5 points, Zach Hinton with 2 points, Bradshaw leading the way with 7 points, Graves with 2 points, Taylor Longo with 5, Chad Cannon with 6, Craig Wilmore with 2 points, Grant Wallace with 3. They have 20 rebounds in that first half, only 2 offensive boards, 18 defensive boards. They had 9 turnovers. They shot 41% from the floor, 12 of 29. They were 6 of 15 from the three-point line for 40%, and they were, 33% from the charity stripe, shooting 2 of 6. Rocky's biggest lead of the night was 3 points. Calgary's biggest lead is right now at 8 points. And Bruce, this game has been tied 8 times, and we've had 9 lead changes already in the first half.
Yeah, just a bad last couple minutes for the Battlin Bears. Calgary played very well, and Rocky didn't play as well. And, they had some turnovers, up in double figures with 10 turnovers now for Rocky. And, you got to take care of business. You got to take care of the basketball. Really some unforced turnovers. Then they didn't make their free throws. 2 out of 6 from the line is unacceptable. You got to make your free throws.
Right. And those 2 free throws, you know who made those 2 free throws for us. It's pretty easy to feel. And I kind of thought when Zach picked up that 3rd foul, Bruce, that's kind of when the momentum changed. A tough call. I thought people kind of got their feet mixed up. I think that would have probably been a good no call. A couple players just getting tangled up and both going to the floor there. But I kind of thought that was kind of when the momentum kind of shifted to Calgary.
Yeah, and Zach's going to probably have to sit some more to start the 4th quarter with those 3 personal fouls. So that's difficult. He's had some propensity to get into foul trouble this year.
Boy, you're using big words now.
Yeah, I know. I'll slow down when I say those.
Okay.
But, either it's 2 quick ones or it's 3 in the first half, and then he's got to sit a lot in the second half, and that's tough.
Yeah, and it is. And, and it would be fun to watch him play, sit maybe 5-6 minutes a game and let him see what he can get, what kind of rhythm he can get into and what he can do when he's in the game.
Yeah. The Battlin Bears haven't shot the ball well here. A week off, a little rusty, coming back out on the court. Calgary played last night. Like I said early in the game, we'll see how they are, with if they get a little tired after having to play back-to-back nights.
And I kind of looked the stats up on this Calgary team, and it's kind of deceiving. The stats, I think they're only for about 8 games. They got a 6-2 record on their stats, but then you look at their schedule, Bruce, I think they played 25 games already.
Yeah, a lot of exhibition games, a lot of games against teams in the United States, and that really helps them. They're a veteran team, too. You can watch it when they play. They're very athletic. They pass the ball well. They got guys that can create on offense, and that's what they did here in that first half.
And a couple of big flushes on offensive boards.
Boy, I guess. So that's not boxing out.
No.
That's what that is.
We're going to take another 3-minute timeout here, and we come back, talk a little bit about this green and gold tournament as well as the National Women's Tournament coming up in March. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Opportunity is everywhere. That is why I love my job at Opportunity Bank of Montana. I get to help my neighbors with business and agriculture loans, including new equipment loans. I understand that people need a bank they can rely on. You see, I grew up here with the Eastern High Plains out our front door and the crazy mountains in our backyard. Come see me, Brandy, or one of my colleagues at Opportunity Bank of Montana. Your local bank, your opportunity.
At Pizza Hut, we've got a carry-out deal just for you. Any pizza, any size, any crust, and any topping for just $10. You want a large hand-tossed pepperoni and mushroom? $10. Or maybe you're a large pan supreme kind of person. $10. Thinking about a combination of your own? Well, that's $10 too. That's any pizza, any size, any crust, and any topping for just $10. And get stuffed crust for just $2 more. This $10 carryout deal ends soon, so hurry to Pizza Hut today.
For signs big or small, from banners to illuminated, Sign Pro has been your leader in signs since 1990. Sure, you know we provide high-quality displays, magnets, decals, vehicle graphics, certified installers, and more. But have you heard about our new cutting-edge techniques at Sign Pro? UV flatbed technology produces full-color brilliance that no one in the region can match, printing directly to almost any sign surface. The results are faster, higher quality, and much more cost-effective.
Sign up with Sign Pro.
Local businesses large and small are the cornerstone of Montana's communities. And at Stockman Bank, we're honored to help them grow and prosper. We serve our fellow businesses with respect, care, and a personal touch. We know a good lender is a flexible lender who treats business owners as individuals with unique needs and goals. In other words, we treat them the Montana way. It's the only way we know. Stockman Bank. Montana banking, pure and simple.
Tire-Rama, we'll get you there. So much more than a tire store. Tire-Rama, the service never ends. The best tires for the Northwest. Tire-Rama, where you got a friend. Quality products, names you can trust. Tire-Rama, not us. Tire-Rama, Tire-Rama, we'll get you there.
We are community. We are proud. We are business. Nothing sells like success. Western Security Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
(40-32) here at halftime. Bob Ritterod along with Bruce Parker. Bruce, tell us a little bit about this tournament. It used to be the Hampton Inn Classic, and now it's the Green and Gold Classic, we're calling it.
Yeah, and you know, we combined both the men's and women's tournaments to have one real nice tournament. 8 teams, 8 games in 2 days. It's a lot of basketball here in the Fordham Education Center, but you know, it's a great time of the year when there's a lot of people in town. Good crowd tonight to watch both of the Battlin Bear women and the men's games. And I thought we saw 2 good games to start the tournament with Montana Western and Dickinson, and those were great games. Montana Western winning the women's game and the men's game at 1:30 and 3:30. And we'll have the same setup tomorrow as Montana Western will have the women's game at 1:30 against Calgary, 3:30 the men's, and then the Battlin Bear women will host Dickinson State at 5:30, and the men will play at 7:30. So it's two great days of basketball. You know, it's a little bit cold outside. It's warm in here. Great concessions, and a fun time just to watch some basketball and spend time with family.
You know, that's what Phil Jackson always says, you know, about Montana basketball, high school basketball anyway. It's nothing else to do in Montana, and it's too cold out to go up the outside, so everybody's inside watching basketball. But that, Bruce, and
I wouldn't go along with that L.A., New York kind of thinking from Phil Jackson. But
well, he's a Montana boy, you know, North Dakota.
Probably never skied. Probably, I know he spends a lot of time in western Montana. I saw him at a basketball game at a tournament one time, sitting watching his son play up in Polson at a 3-on-3 tournament. And I thought he was the worst guy I'd ever seen sitting in the stands yelling at the officials at a 3-on-3 tournament.
Well, Bruce, then coming up in March, got a pretty big tournament, big event coming here in Billings. The NAIA Division I National Tournament for the women.
Yeah, and I hope next week by this time, Bob, I'll be able to say who our name sponsor is. We're very close to finalizing that. We should have it finalized either by tomorrow or early next week. We're real excited about our name sponsor for that tournament that's going to support us financially and with a lot of other things for the tournament. But, you know, it's a tournament for not just for Rocky Mountain College and the city of Billings, but for the Frontier Conference and the entire state of Montana. You know, it's going to be one that we want to, you know, we want to put out the best effort we can to show people It's a great basketball state. The Rimrock Auto Center at Metro Park's a great arena, and we have great fans in the state of Montana that are going to come out and support some of the best women's basketball players in the country.
Yeah, and I think, it's going to be a great weekend, and there's state basketball tournaments are over. There's no high school basketball going on. There is the All-Star games in town that weekend, which I think will help. Those people can go watch some great women's basketball. Kind of the format on that for you folks out there, there'll be 8 games on Wednesday, 8 games on Thursday, 8 on Friday. Then we'll have 4 games on Saturday. Take Sunday off, and the semifinal games will be Monday night, and then the championship game will be on Tuesday night. So toughest tournament in the nation to win. I believe you got to win 5 games in 6 days. Is that what it is, I think, Bruce?
Yeah, 5 games in 6 playing days,
6
7
playing
days.
Yes.
So you got to be in shape. You got to have some luck, and you got to play well as a team. And it's a tough basketball term. Can you imagine playing 5 games in 7 days?
Nope.
I'm tired watching this one.
Yeah, no, and I think it's just going to be a great event. And, the Frontier Conference, people talk about it. We could very easily have 5 teams in that tournament.
Yeah, last year there was 4 in Independence, Missouri, and this year there's at least 1, and that's Rocky Mountain College. So
we'll have 2 because we'll get that first place team in.
I think you're right. I would say 4, and hopefully 5 teams would get in from the Frontier, and that'd be great for the crowd and the attendance too, because most of the people would be in driving distance. Well, everybody would, and it would be a good easy drive over to Billings.
Right. LC would probably be the offset of that, but. And I think LC's probably got a chance to make the tournament.
Yeah, they could be ranked number 1 in the country this week
Yes.
when the next poll comes out.
Well, Bruce, we're ready to go here. Second half action. Calgary on top on a big flush in that first half for Calgary. They're up by 8, 40-32. Rocky will have the basketball as Derek Graves will inbound the basketball on the far side, and he'll get it into Bradshaw. Riley Bradshaw brings it up. Daiwara guarding him out there. Riley penetrates, kicks to Longo. Longo three-pointer to start the second half. It is up and good for Taylor Longo as he hits his second three-pointer of the night.
That's a good sign. Taylor hits that first shot. He can get on a roll.
And Kapinga hangs off Daiwara and he penetrates. They get it to Shelter. And inside, the big guy goes up. That's Liggerwood as he gets his first points of the night here. 42-35, 7-point lead for Calgary. Bradshaw brings it up, penetrates, now brings it back out. Riley goes to Graves. Graves tries to go baseline, nothing there. Baseline, back out to Bradshaw to Graves. Zach Hinton on the baseline. Zach got to be careful there. Pulls up, shot no good. Taylor Longo tries the tip, and Taylor goes down hard on that putback. He'll be fouled as Kapinga's going to pick up his second personal foul, first team foul here in the second half. Bradshaw will inbound. Gets it to Betcher. Betcher tries to go baseline. Back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw off the front iron. Riley runs down his own rebound. Riley gets it to now out to Graves. And it's Zach Hinton. Three-pointer top of the key. Zach Hinton hits the deep three. Zach has 5 points on the night. 42-38. Back to a 4-point Calgary lead.
Battlin Bears 6 threes in the first and 2 to start the second half.
Pinga has it. Goes to Shelter, and we got a travel on Shelter. Ten turnovers on the Dinos. Bradshaw will bring it up. Rocky can cut this to 1 with a three-pointer here. Bradshaw with the basketball. Takes it down the right side. Trying to go inside to Zach Hinton, all covered up. Goes far side to Longo. Longo with it. Longo out to Graves on top. Graves penetrates. Now goes to Zach. Zach, baseline jumper. It's good. Zach hits the 18-footer. as Zach Hinton has 5 quick points. 7. 42-40. As it is going to be Kapinga. It's going to be fouled in there by Riley Bradshaw. His first, team first here on Riley.
Got off to a great start early in that first half with 6 quick ones. Been pretty quiet since then.
And Kapinga's going to miss that first free throw. He has 8 points, all from the 2-point manner in that first half. Second one in and out, no good, and the rebound comes down to Taylor Longo. Taylor brings it up the left side. Taylor, nice crossover move, finds Graves underneath for 2. That's about the 3rd or 4th great assist that Taylor's made tonight, Bruce. And we got a timeout by Calgary. We are all tied up at 42-42 here with 17:28 to go. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
Not a math major, but the Battlin Bears come out on a 10-2 run.
That's kind of pretty close, yeah.
You know, it's funny, Bob, we've talked a lot about the national tournament. You're on the national tournament committee, and I've seen so many people and have heard from so many people in the Billings area that said, hey, that's a great deal for Billings, we want to help. What can we do to volunteer? And we're going to have people coming in from all over the state of Montana that are going to be here with us for the tournament. How about this? Robin Selvig and his wife out of Missoula.
All right.
Are going to come down and be our guests at the banquet and then be around for the first couple days of the tournament. So people that love basketball are going to be here to watch these great athletes, student athletes play basketball.
Let me ask you this, though. If Robin comes and we got Paulson there, is Billings safe having them both in the same town?
Well, not if we give either one of them the podium.
Well, that's true. Couple of Outlook boys?
Yeah, that's right. You know, they can tell some old stories about each other. I'd like to sit in on some of those. Man.
Yeah, it's you know, like Mark West helps me do some games here. He's an Outlook boy as well. He's about I think Robin was a senior when Mark was a freshman, and we always give Mark a bad time. He's the one that made Robin such a good player because he let him have 40 points every night in practice.
That's good.
Back to live action here is Calgary with the basketball, and Cooper takes it to the hole, but it's going to be fouled on the way. And let's see who this is on. I believe it's going to be on Danny Betcher. Picks up his first and team foul number 2. As Cooper goes back to the line. Probably getting a text from the commish here, me talking about him, huh?
Commish was down in Arizona for the Cactus Classic, so he watched 5 games a day in that tournament.
All right.
I got to give him a lot of credit for what a great support guy he is for this league and a great commissioner.
And it's just great to have him around after that car wreck.
Yeah.
Cooper makes 2 of them there, and the Dinos take a 2-point 44-42 lead. Hinton with it, goes out to Bradshaw. Bradshaw with it on top. Riley. Graves on the right side. Gets it in, Zach Hinton, turnaround jumper, baseline, can't finish. And the rebound comes down to Daiwara. Gets it in the paint. He takes it up, no good. Rebound fought for. Taylor Longo comes out with the loose ball. And Taylor's trapped, calls timeout as he was trapped in the corner. Nobody coming down to help him. And
that's a heads-up play there by Taylor Longo, the senior out of Colorado. And he was double-teamed. He wasn't going anywhere. There was nobody on the other side of the half-court line, so he just wisely called the timeout.
We got a timeout on the floor. I'm not sure whether it's a 30 or a full. I believe it's a full. We'll be back in a minute.
Not 30 days away, not 20 days away. The time to save is now. During the final days of the Ford year-end sales event at your local Ford store, make no payments till March on some of the most stylish, high-tech, and efficient rides around. So don't come up empty. You want a deal that'll make your holiday? Get to your local Ford store now and cap off the holidays with huge cash back on the perfect car, truck, or SUV to kickstart the new year. Now get up to $10,500 in total value plus $1,000 smart bonus cash plus just announced $500 final days cash on F-150.
(44-42), Calgary on top. Bob Ritter along with Bruce Parker. And you are listening to KBSR 102.5 FM here in Billings, Montana, as well as mtsportscast.com and the live video stream on Rocky's website. Rocky basketball. Longo has it on the right side. Taylor takes it out on top. He'll hand it off to Bradshaw out there. Dinos been in a man-to-man defense throughout this ball game. They go to Hinton. Hinton, three-pointer, corner, no good. And the rebound's going to come down to the Dinos as Cooper will bring it up across the timeline. Cooper with the basketball. Penetrates, takes it to the hole. It's good. As you said earlier, Bruce, Cooper can just about score anytime he wants to with the basketball.
Yeah, he's
great player.
Good-looking jump shot.
Bradshaw has it, baseline, kicks out to Longo. Longo hit a three from there, now penetrates, pulls up from 8, off the back iron, no good. Big rebound inside by Ellis. Dinos come quickly back the other way to Gill, out to Cooper. Cooper, three-pointer, top of the key, no good. Zach Hinton gets the board for the Battlin Bears. Calgary on top, 46-42 over Rocky, 15-44 to go in the ball game. Longo with it, looks inside to Betcher. Betcher turns, faces up. Nice left-handed jump hook by Danny Betcher. DeWara comes back the other way for the Dinos. Has it, takes it to the hole, no good. Betcher with the rebound. Bradshaw gets it out to Longo. Longo gonna pull up, three-pointer, no good. And the rebound comes down to Cooper. 46-44, Calgary on top. Wilmore set to come into the game at the next dead ball for the Battlin Bears. And it's going to be Cooper underneath Diarwa, and he picks up 2. Oh, excuse me, that was Kapinga as he picks up his 10th point of the night. Bradshaw to Longo. Longo with it out on top. Taylor penetrates, takes it up with the left hand, and he's going to be fouled by Ellis of the Dinos, and that'll be the first personal foul on Ellis. Chad Cannon will come in as well as Craig Wilmore for the Battlin Bears. Baroni.
Taylor Longo has shown tonight that he's got the ability against this Calgary defense to get to the basket, and he's shown that a couple times. Either we're getting some free throws like he is here or getting a nice pass off.
And Taylor makes his first free throw of the night. And we got wholesale substitutions here.
I want to see if you can get them all.
We got Wallace, Cannon, and Wilmore in for the Battlin Bears.
Okay, 3 for 3. Who'd they come in for?
They came in for those 3 white guys in the white jerseys, like Betcher and Graves and Zach Hinton. How'd I do?
Not bad. Not bad. 6 for 6. I like it.
Now, who shot that free throw?
Taylor Longo.
Taylor made that second free throw, and Ellis comes back with 2 on the putback for
Ellis is killing him on offensive board putbacks tonight.
Yeah, I believe that is the first one that he hasn't put down with 2 hands. Bradshaw with it. Cannon, Longo penetrates, loses his footing, and the ball's going to be stolen away by Cooper. As Cooper comes back, that's an 11th turnover on Rocky. Cooper kicks out, clear outside to Veroni, can't finish, and it will be Ellis knocking it back out. Here's Cooper from the corner for three. That's no good. Cannon gets the rebound. Chad gets it up ahead to Wilmore. Wilmore, spin move back out to Cannon. Cannon goes to Bradshaw. Bradshaw goes to Wallace. And Wallace is going to be found on the baseline. A lot of pushing out on the perimeter, and then kind of what I would call a touch foul there. But we'll take it. Three team fouls on Calgary. Bradshaw gets it into Wilmore, and Wilmore puts one down with a flush with two hands. 4 points for Craig Wilmore.
Good to see him get off the ground like that with the knee problems he's had.
And it's going to be Isela driving the baseline. He's going to be fouled there. Foul's going to go against Riley Bradshaw. That's his second. Third team foul. Graves comes in for Taylor Longo. Rocky looks to set in the zone defense here on this out-of-bounds play. Isella has it out on top, hands it off to Veroni. Veroni with the basketball. Veroni drops it off to Karch. Now in the corner, Veroni has it, penetrates, gets in the paint, kicks back outside. Penetration, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. That is off Ellis. It'll be turned over to the Battlin Bears. Doug got my cameraman down there. 10 turnovers. I'm getting them hand signs down, aren't I?
You got it.
Greg Wilmore brings it up, goes to Cannon. Chad has it. Chad penetrates, free throw line, gets it out to Graves. Graves dribbles, drops it off underneath to Wallace, and Wallace can't finish. And the rebound comes down to Veroni. Veroni goes the other way, puts up the big lob, and the put down by Karch, as Karch with the big flush. 52-48. Bradshaw comes back the other way. He's fouled.
That's a few dunks tonight by the Dinos.
Yeah, we might have to buy some new baskets for tomorrow night, Bruce. Foul's going to go against Isel. That's his second personal foul, 14 foul. Zach Hinton back into the game for Wallace. Zach needs to stay in the game and finish strong this final 12 minutes. Zach, free throw line jumper is going to be short. Graves with the rebound, puts it up and good. Derek Graves. As Derek picks up his 6th point of the night. Cooper has it. Outside to Isel. Isel has it. Gets a big screen out on top from Karch. Now penetrates inside. Ball's kicked out in the corner shot. 3-pointers put up and good by Karch. As Karch hits his first 3-pointer of the night. And we got a whistle, and a foul is going to go against Isla as he picks up his 3rd personal foul. 5 team fouls. As Kapinga comes in. Rocky basketball underneath their own basket. Bradshaw. Timeout. As Riley Bradshaw couldn't get the ball inbounds, had to call a timeout. 11:42 to go here in the ball game. 55-50, Calgary on top. We'll be back in a minute.
Our physicians and athletic trainers have been building better athletes for over 20 years. We are the official sports medicine provider to the Billings Mustangs, MSUB Yellow Jackets, and Rocky Mountain College Battlin Bears. AMP ensures that athletes of all ages and skill levels receive the training and medical care for top performance and to stay healthy. AMP Athletic Medicine and Performance, powered by St. Vincent Healthcare, Ortho Montana, and Yellowstone Surgery Center.
Picking up pieces of my life, sometimes there's ones I just can't find, but they found a home with you. And when I think about the things that we've been through, I know just one thing is true. Life is better with you. Whoa, whoa. Life is better with you.
$55-50 our score here. Calgary on top of Rocky. 11:42 to go in the ball game. Rocky got this one tied up, but Bruce, they just can't get over the hump here in the second half.
Yeah, and you know, Calgary, we were just talking during the break, they can shoot the basketball too. Their big guys can shoot it.
Yeah.
So you got to guard them all over the court.
Karch, one of their big guys, comes out, hit a three-pointer out there. Rocky gets the ball inbounds to Bradshaw. Bradshaw can't handle it, and it's going to go out of bounds. We got a foul on Kapinga. That'll be his third personal foul. Bruce, 16 fouls, but a great crowd here today.
Yeah, really it is. Like we talked about at halftime, that the come on out, spend some time with the family, watch some great basketball, have a hot dog. I haven't had a hot dog yet today.
I haven't either. Good thing you bailed me out with that burger earlier. And Zach Hinton gets the inbounds pass, and he's going to be fouled. Ellis is going to pick up his third personal foul. And Zach Hinton's going to go up the line. $55-50, Calgary on top, 11:31. Zach Hinton at the line to shoot a couple here. First one's off the front iron, no good.
Well, Rocky has not done a good job shooting free throws tonight. After Bradshaw made those first two, I think they ended up 2 out of 6 in the first half.
Riley made the only ones, and Zach makes that second one. We go 1 for 2 there at that trip, 55-51. 4-point lead for Calgary. Cooper with the basketball. Goes to Veroni. Veroni out on top against Bradshaw. Veroni tries to go underneath. It's going to stay with Calgary off of the Battlin Bears. Taylor Longo coming back in for Bradshaw. Dinos inbound the basketball underneath their own basket. Get it to Cooper. Dumps it underneath, and we got an up and under, and Zach Hinton's going to pick up foul number 4 here with the 11:11 to go, and Betchers gets up off the bench to come in the game, I'm sure, for Zach.
Yeah, 4 team fouls now on Rocky.
As Karch will go to the line. Karch's first free throw is up and good. Karch takes his time, puts it up off the back rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Wilmore. Gets it out to Longo. Taylor up to Graves. Graves looks inside to Betcher. Betcher finds Wilmore underneath for the big slam. As Craig Wilmore puts down another one. He's fun to watch, Bruce.
Yeah, 6 now for Craig. Coming back off that knee problem.
Dinos have it going against his zone defense, and ball's kicked out. This is Cooper for the long shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Cannonen. Chad will get it out to Graves. Derek Graves brings it up the right side, and we got a whistle on a foul. Is going to go against Karch. That'll be his first foul, and it'll be a 1-and-1 situation for the Bears. That is the 8th team foul. Schluter into the game. Derek Graves at the line, his first free throws of the night. First one off the front iron, no good, and the rebound comes down to Calgary. Calgary gets up to 4. Eisel has it. Looks underneath to Cooper. Nice pass. Cooper gets 2 inside. Way too easy, Bruce. As Longo gets the inbounds pass for the Battlin Bears, he'll bring it up across the timeline. 58-53 as Taylor nearly loses his footing, and Taylor penetrates, and he's going to be whistled for a travel. Twelve turnovers on Rocky. 58-53, 10:05 to go in the ball game. Calgary basketball as they pick it up in the backcourt. And Eisel. Iowa. Asawa has it. Kicks back outside to Schulter. Daiwala gets the ball inside, drops it off underneath. Nothing happened. Shot clock at 9. Daiwara has it. Looks to penetrate. Nothing there. And the ball's going to be stolen away as Taylor Longo gets the steal, brings it up the right side for the Battlin Bears. Crosses over. Craig Wilmore for 3 off the back rim. No good. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul on Wilmore as we had a bump out there at midcourt. Five team fouls on Rocky. Schulter will inbound the basketball right in front of us. Isella gets it to Cooper. Cooper with it, guarded by Longo. Back to Isella. Isella on the right side. Cooper on the baseline, gets the easy 2 inside against as Cooper backing down Taylor Longo. A little bit of contact there, but there's been quite a bit of contact all night. Bradshaw with the basketball out on top. Gets it to Wilmore. Craig has it. Free throw line. Dial goes inside to Graves. Graves can't handle it. It's going to be on the baseline. Out of bounds to the Dinos. And we got a timeout on the floor. It'll be a full timeout. 8:50 to go in the ball game. 60-53. Calgary over Rocky. Back in 1 minute.
I am a high school English teacher. I had been diabetic for 20 years.
Obesity is affecting our population at an alarming rate.
To meet that challenge, the Billings Clinic implemented a comprehensive bariatric program.
The patient is the most important part of the team.
It's not about skinny, it's about being healthy.
I don't have diabetes anymore.
And by now, she has lost over 100 pounds.
Thank you. I'm happy. Life is good.
EBMS was founded in 1980 to ensure Montana companies could provide health benefits that were both beneficial and affordable. That vision hasn't changed, it's just grown. I joined EBMS more than 20 years ago, and I'm proud to have been part of this growth. Today, more than 300 team members join me at EBMS to offer on-site clinics, wellness, prescription programs, and a full array of benefit services. We've emerged as an industry leader and one of Montana's premier employers.
Join a dynamic organization that offers career growth, exceptional benefits, and support for community involvement. EBMS.
60-53 our score here, 8:50 to go, Bruce. Battlin Bears struggled a little bit, almost trying to force it a little bit too much and trying to do a little bit too much individually, I think.
Yeah, and there's still plenty of time left, Bob. 8:50 left here in the second half, and they've got to make free throws. I'd be curious to see, they just handed us the stats what the Battlin Bears are from the free throw line in this game.
5 of 11.
Doesn't win you many games.
No, it's a tough one. Dinos with the basketball. 8:45 to go. They got a 7-point lead here. Daiwara has it, and they look to Cooper, and we got a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Taylor Longo, I believe. Yeah, Taylor picks the foul up against Cooper. 3 on Taylor.
3 on Taylor.
16 fouls.
Yep.
And that one went off the back of the backboard. Should have been out of bounds. Was not called. And Bradshaw gets the basketball, comes back the other way, and that is the first shot, I believe, that Riley Bradshaw has attempted in this second half, Bruce. And we need some more of that as he buries that deep three. Cooper with the basketball for the Dinos. They swing it around far side. Daiwara to Cooper. Cooper with it, goes in the paint, puts it up, no good. Big rebound inside by Foreman. And we got a whistle and a foul as Foreman will go to the line. As Bradshaw will pick up his third personal foul. 17 foul. And Foreman at the line for the first time tonight. He'll be shooting 2. This one off the back iron, no good. Foreman's second free throw is up and good as he gets his first point of the evening. Bears get the ball inside. Dinos full court pressure here, and this one's going to be stolen by Darwa as he's going to go baseline, and we got a whistle and a foul, and Riley Bradshaw is going to pick up back-to-back personal fouls. He has 4. 18 fouls on both teams here. Diawara at the line. He'll be shooting 2. 6 points on the night for him as the officials wipe up some moisture. First one is up and good. Iwara at the line. Eyes it, puts it up. It's up and good as he goes 2 for 2 from the line. 8 points for him as Longo comes back the other way for the Battlin Bears. 63-56. A lot of time left in the ball game. 7:48. Bradshaw has it on the baseline. Riley, step back three-pointer, back iron, no good. And the rebound's going to come down to Calgary and Cooper. Cooper kicks the ball up ahead. The shot's put up by Asola, and it is good for 3 as Asela hits his 5th point of the night. Biggest lead for Calgary, 66-56 over the Battlin Bears. Bradshaw with it, goes to Longo. Longo with it, back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw, step back three-pointer off the front iron, no good. Rebound nearly tipped in by Calgary as Daiwara almost got one in for the Bears. Isala with it. Kicks it back outside. Daiwara loses the ball. Now he picks it back up. He'll go out, set it up. 12 on the shot clock. Guarded out there by Graves. Takes it to the hole. Dumps it off underneath to Foreman as Foreman picks up his first field goal tonight on the assist by Daiwara. 68-56, Bruce, 12-point lead, biggest lead by Calgary here tonight in the ballgame. Biggest lead by either team as far as that goes.
Yeah, they've been real patient tonight. You know, they've got a lot of guys playing this one after playing last night and having to play tomorrow afternoon.
You know, they got a lot of depth. They got everybody that's come off the bench for them is pretty good ball player.
Yeah, that front line is impressive.
Yeah. As Bradshaw is fouled, he'll go to the line. Riley, of course, 2 for 2. And that one's going to roll off the right side. No good. Capega comes back in for Calgary. Bradshaw's second one is up and good as Riley picks up his 12th point of the night. 68-57. Wilmore checks in for Bradshaw. Kapinga picks the ball up. Hands off. Daiwara. Turnaround jumpers, no good. Rebound comes down to Taylor Longo. As Longo will bring it up on the left side across the timeline for the Battlin Bears. Tries to go inside, gets it in there. Now goes back as Zach Hinton gets it, saves it in the backcourt to Wilmore, to Graves. Back to Hinton in the corner for Longo for three. It's good. Taylor Longo with a deep three-pointer in the corner. As Taylor picks up his third three-pointer of the night. And it's an offensive foul on Kapinga. That'll be 4 on him. And that is, I believe, 10 team fouls, but they will not shoot that. That's a player control foul.
Thirteenth turnover for Calgary. Done a pretty good job taking care of the ball in the second half. Only 5 turnovers here in the second half.
Bears get the ball inbounds to Betcher. Betcher with it. Gets it to Longo. Taylor brings it up the left side for the Battlin Bears. Taylor out to Graves. Graves with it. Graves penetrates, nowhere to go. Drops it off to Wilmore underneath and gets it to fall. As Craig Wilmore picks up his 8th point of the evening. 68-62. Bears back to within 6. 5:21 to go here in the ball game. Long three-pointer put up by the big guy inside. No good, but Daiwara, I believe, with the tip. As he picks up 2 more as Longo comes back the other way. Goes to Zach Hinton, and Zach is going to be fouled. As Schulter is going to pick up the personal foul. 10 team fouls, so Bears will shoot 2 here the rest of the way. Zach Hinton goes to the line. He is 1 for 2 on the evening from the free throw line. Zach's free throw is up and good. Bradshaw set to come back into the ball game. As Zach gets both of them. 70-64. Rocky needs to get a stop on defense here. Isella brings it up across the timeline for the Dinos. Hands to Cooper, back to Isella. Run the wheel here as Daiwara kicks out. Isella, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Zach Hinton. As Zach will get it to Wilmore. Wilmore quickly up to Graves. Graves with it on the left side. Graves tries to penetrate. We got a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Isella. That'll be 5 on him. He'll finish the game here tonight with 5 points.
And Graves will get a chance to shoot 2 shots from the line with the clock stopped. So that's a good thing. 4:40 left here in the second half. The Bears hanging in there.
Yeah, they are. You know, a couple of free throws here. That gets her to 4 as Derek gets that first one to fall. And the second one by Graves is good. He goes 2 for 3 from the line tonight. 70-66. 4-point Dinos lead. 4:37 to go in the ball game. Schulter has it. Kicks back out. Kapinga. Cooper. Cooper tries to back down Wilmore. Cooper inside, and we got a whistle on the foul. Is this Zach Hinton? Wilmore picks it up. That's his 3rd personal foul. As Cooper goes, that's 9 team fouls. Cooper will go to the line to shoot a couple. Cooper is 2 for 2 from the line tonight. Got quiet in here again, Bruce. First free throw by Cooper, rattles around, falls in. 71-66.
Calgary's making their free throws here in the second half.
Cooper goes through his ritual, puts it up. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound Graves. As Graves will bring it up the right side, gets it up ahead to Zach Hinton. Turnaround jumper, no good. And the rebound comes down to Daiwara as Kapinga will bring it up. Kapinga across the timeline for the Dinos. Hands off to Cooper. 15 on the shot clock. Cooper step back. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound fought for. Bradshaw comes up with a loose basketball. Riley will bring it up across the timeline. Gets inside to Betcher. Betcher with the basket from Riley Bradshaw as Betcher picks up his 9th point of the night. 3:33 to go, 71-68, three-point ball game. Dinos with the basketball. Foreman into the game for the Dinos. Daiwara takes it to the hole. He gets it to fall. He picks up 2 more. Bradshaw brings it back to the right side. 3:10 to go in the ball game. Clock becoming a factor here for the Battlin Bears. And Bradshaw nearly loses it. Gets it back. Kicks to Graves. Back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw to Graves. Graves three-pointer left side. Back iron no good. Rebound comes down to Cooper and the Dinos as Kapinga will bring it up. 2:46 to go. Cooper with the basketball to Foreman. Swing it around. Shelter with it. Shelter goes to Daiwara. His shot no good. Bradshaw runs down the loose basketball. 2:29 to go. 73-68. Rocky needs a basket here. They go to Zach Hinton out on top. He hands off to Wilmore. Wilmore. Skip pass, Bradshaw. Bradshaw, three-pointer on the right side, no good. Rebound comes down to the Dinos as Dawara has picked up the last 3 boards on our end of the floor.
Not many offensive rebounds in this ball game tonight for Rocky Mountain College. Calgary's done a great job on the defensive boards.
Dinos have it. This is Cooper on the right side baseline. He's always a threat from anywhere he's at. He goes against Wilmore, puts up the floater through the paint, no good. Betcher will run down the loose basketball, gets it to Wilmore. 1:39 to go. Wilmore goes coast to coast, puts it up, no good. Graves with the putback, it's good. As Derek Graves picks up 2 on the offensive rebound. 3-point game, 73-70. Chad Canada set to come in, as well as Taylor Longo, the next dead ball for the Battlin Bears. As the Dinos content to take some time off the clock here as Daiwara dumps it underneath. Big shot there by Foreman for 2, but just a great job of penetration by the Dinos all night here, and then their offside players cutting to the basket. Bradshaw with it, under a minute to go. 5-point lead for the Dinos. Ball's going to be stolen away by Kapinga. Kapinga has it as he'll cross the timeline. Kapinga goes to Daiwara, and he's going to be fouled by Craig Wilmore. As Craig picks up his 4th personal foul. Daiwara at the line. He is 2 for 2 from the line tonight. He'll be shooting 2 as the double bonus is in effect for both teams here. Free throw is up and good. Cannon and Longo coming in for Wilmore and Graves. Second free throw by Daiwara is up and good. 7-point game, 43 seconds to go. Bradshaw with it. Bradshaw takes it to the hole, puts up the floater, is up and good. Riley Bradshaw hits his first 2-pointer of the night. Timeout on the floor. 36 seconds to go in the ballgame. 77-72, Calgary on top. We'll be back in a minute.
I maintain my focus just by working my hardest in absolutely everything I do.
In the classroom, on the court, at practice, wherever you're at.
My classes are very rigorous.
At the same time, you need to be able to stay focused and make the right choices and stay on top of things. Tobacco use would definitely be a negative effect on a student athlete. Using tobacco really decreases the performance of any athlete.
I wouldn't be able to dance. I wouldn't be able to hang out with my friends. I wouldn't be able to hike the M. I think that it would make me less of a focused student.
Distract me from my sport and distract me from my academics.
I'm focused on a tobacco-free generation.
In the 1950s, people thought cigarettes were harmless. Today, it's e-cigarettes. Vaping is highly addictive. Plus, there are heavy metals, tin and aluminum, lead, formaldehyde, acetone, carcinogens, and toxic chemicals in the vapor. E-cigarettes are not regulated. Corporate tobacco hasn't changed their game, just their technology. If you want to quit, call the Quit line for free help and FDA-approved medications.
77-72, Calgary on top by 5 over the Battlin Bears here. Bruce, 35 seconds to go in the ball game. Got to make something happen.
Yeah, still plenty of time left. The Battlin Bears have their best three-point shooters in the ball game with Chad Kinanen and Taylor Longo in. Riley Bradshaw can shoot it. Danny Betcher can shoot it. Also,
Martell's in there.
Martell's in there from Big Fork, and Danny's made some threes. Derek Graves can make a three. So all 5 of these guys can shoot the three. They just got to come up with some big plays and do it quick.
And Chad's going to foul right away there. And it'll be Diawara going down the line to shoot a couple as Chad will pick up his first personal foul. Riley and Zach getting set to come back in here for the Battlin Bears. Diawara at the line as he is 4 of 4 thus far. He'll be shooting 2 as both teams in the double bonus here. First one is up and good. As you know, you said a little bit ago, Bruce, Calgary shooting very good free throw percentage here tonight.
Yeah, they are. They're taking advantage of their opportunities and knocking them down, and that's why they have that 6-point lead now. Life on the road.
Yep.
You got to take care of your advantages.
Iwara's second free throw's up and good. He goes 6 for 6 from the line tonight. 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Bradshaw with it, gets it to Graves. They swing it around. It's going to be tipped and stolen by the Dinos as Kapinga has it. Goes to Cooper. Cooper is going to be fouled by Chad Cannon, and Chad picks up his second personal foul. 20 seconds to go in the ball game. 79-72. Calgary on top.
Cannon had that stretch, missed his first 4 3-pointers and made a couple in a row and has been quiet since.
Really hasn't had a good look at the basket.
No, he hasn't really taken any since that first half.
And Cooper at the line makes his first free throw. Cooper 3 for 4 before that one, so he goes 4 for 5. Second one is good, goes 5 for 6, 9-point game, 19 seconds. Longo brings it down. Longo takes it to the hole, can't finish on the layup. Cooper with the rebound, and Cooper will bring it up across the timeline for the Battlin Bears, and that's going to wind her down. That's going to be our final. It's going to be Calgary winning this one, 81-72 over the Battlin Bears here in this final nightcap game for the Green and Gold Classic. We'll take us a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and wrap this one up after this 2-minute break.
My name is Philip Davis. I'm from Boone, North Carolina, and I'm a senior in the Aeronautical Science program. My name is Margaret Cleveland. I'm a freshman from Broadview, Montana, and my major is music education.
I'm Dr. Emily Garrity Ward, Assistant Professor of Geology at Rocky Mountain College.
Hi, I'm Melvin Ware, a senior from Dunmore, Montana. I'm a business administration major.
Did you know that 99% of Rocky students receive scholarships?
Did you know that RMC awarded over $11 million in scholarships this year?
Thank you for enabling us to be first-generation college students.
Thank you for supporting Rocky Athletics. Because of you, I was able to cross borders.
Thank you for your investment in our Impact Today, Transform Tomorrow campaign in support of our new facilities.
Thank you for giving me a chance.
Thank you for investing in Rocky Mountain College and our future.
Thank you for your investment in new facilities, such as 32,000 square feet of new laboratory space and the renovation of the existing Bear Science Center.
Because of you, we are able to compete.
Because of you, I am able to be me.
Because of you, I am able to dream.
Because of you, I am able to invest in my future.
Because of you, we are able to make our family proud. Because of you, we're changing the world one student at a time. You're changing the world one gift at a time.
Thank you for investing in Rocky Mountain College and our future.
I chose Rocky Mountain College because it comes with that small school feel, but leaves its students with big school benefits. Thank you for investing in Rocky Mountain College and our future. Because of you, we are able to chase our dreams, and for that, we thank you.
And welcome back to the Fortin Center as we wrap up this one. It's Calgary coming out on top, 81-72. Some scoring first for Calgary. It was Kapinga with 8 points. Iwara with 18 points. Cooper finishes leading scorer of all scorers tonight with 19 points. Schluter had 3 points. Lagerwood had 2 points. Gill with 2 points. Karch with 8 points. Eisel with 5 points. Verone with 4 points. Ellis with 7 points. Foreman with 5 points. So Bruce, everybody except for one player on the roster tonight scored for Calgary.
And really played significant minutes, which will help them tomorrow against Montana Western.
And Cooper finishing with a double-double. He had 19 points and 10 rebounds, so he had a double-double on the evening. They had 13 turnovers in the ball game. They finished shooting 47% from the floor, 30 of 64. They were 5 of 20 from the three-point line for 25%, and they were 16 of 22 from the free throw line here tonight for 73%. So when you shoot 73% from the line and you put up 22, Bruce, you're going to win a lot of games.
Yeah, you are, and they took advantage of it. And then I think what they did more than anything tonight is they just kept the Battlin Bears off the offensive boards. There just weren't many second chance opportunities.
The 40 rebounds for the Dinos here, 31 defensive rebounds, 9 offensive rebounds. For the Battlin Bears, it was Betcher with 9 points, Hinton with 10 points, Bradshaw with 13, Derek Graves with 10 points, Taylor Longo with 13, Chad Cannonen with 6, Craig Wilmore with 8, and Grant Wallace with 3 points. They shot 44% from the floor, 26 of 59. They were 10 of 24 for 41% from the three-point line. They were 10 of 17 for 58% from the charity stripe. They had 37 rebounds, 6 offensive, 31 defense, and 15 turnovers in the ball game. The score at the end of the first half, it was Calgary on top, 40-32, Bruce, and you did that mathematician stuff there. It was tied 42-42, and then it was all Calgary after that.
Yeah, the Battlin Bears came out, went on that run at 10-2 run, and tied the game up, and then Calgary just kind of took that time out, Bob, and then really grabbed control of the basketball game right from there.
Largest lead tonight by Calgary was 12 points at the 6:41 mark in the second half. Rocky led by 3 at right at the beginning of the first minute or so of the ball game, but 9 ties, 9 lead changes in this ball game.
Yeah, and a good basketball team. You know,
yes.
They're a team that they say is one of the better teams in all of Canada, and they showed it tonight.
And once again, our final score here from Rocky in the men's game, 81-72. Calgary gets the win, and kind of ironic, almost funny scores here, Bruce. On the women's side, it was Rocky on top, 71-61. So pretty like scores there.
Yeah, and the women's game probably wasn't that close. The Battlin Bears got up, I think 70-45 at one point.
They led by 26 at one time. Was their biggest lead. Yeah.
I think Wes substituted a lot. He's got another game tomorrow. He's got to play against Dickinson. So that was a good win for the women tonight. A tough loss for the men.
That'll wrap us up here from our Green and Gold Classic. Want to thank Bruce for sitting in with me for this last game. It's always a pleasure to have him join me and keep me straight over here, but dress up tomorrow night. If I'm going to wear a bow tie, I want you dressing up a little bit.
If you're going to be impotent, you're going to look impotent.
That's right. Want to thank everybody for joining us, and once again, we'll be back on the video stream at 1:30 tomorrow, so join us there as it'll be Dickinson taking on these Calgary teams, and then it'll be Western taking on the Calgary teams, and then Rocky will take on the Dickinson teams in the late games tomorrow night. For Bob Ridrott, Bruce Parker, thanks for listening, and go Bears.